Hello, Joe.
Hello.
My name is Nicholas Marzec. I'm a student physical therapist at the University of Michigan Flint. Is it okay if I work with you today?
Absolutely.
Cool. So what we're going to be doing is called the Mini-BEST test. And basically it's just going to assess your balance, your posture, and how your balance works with while you walk. And that way we can see where you're at now, and then when we go through therapy, we'll see how you improved.
All right.
So before we get started on this test, I'm going to throw this gate belt on here for you, just for safety purposes. All right, so for this first part of this test is pretty simple, just a sit to stand. So what I want you to do though is I want you to cross your arms, touch your shoulders, and all we have to do is just stand up now. Very good. So from this next portion of the test, all I'm going to have you do is just stand on your tippy toes, and we're going to hold it for 3 seconds, for as still as you can. Okay. 3, good. And now for this next portion, I'm going to have you take a step forward for me. So what we're going to be doing is just doing a single leg stance. So we're going to start with your left side first. And all I want you to do is keep your hands on your hips, bend your leg, and we're going to hold it for 20 seconds while staying as still as possible. And when you bring your leg up is when I'll start the timer. Ten seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Come back down. And we're going to do that one more time. When you're ready. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good. And now we're going to do the same thing, now just hanging your right leg. So when you're ready, hands on your hips. Good. Good. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll do that one more time. When you're ready. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, so this next couple tests is just kind of assessing how you react to different, your posture. So basically what I'm going to be doing is almost like a trust fall type here. So what I'm going to have you do, you can just watch me first. I'm just going to have you lean forward. What I don't want you doing is leaning at your hips. You're going to put all your body weight on my hands. And then once I feel you're a little unstable, I'm going to let go. I just want to see if you take a step or not or how you react. Okay. So I'll be here if you lose your balance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so lean forward on me. Very good. I'm going to tell you to take a step forward. And we're going to do the same thing coming backwards. Very good. And now I'll have you turn this way. Good. And I want you to now lean into me. Good. Come on this side. Come and lean. Good. Very good. All right, so this next part is to see how well your senses work together, incorporating with your balance. So for this next portion, all I'm going to have you do is just keep your feet together and just looking straight ahead. Keep your arms at your side. So we're just going to hold it here for 30 seconds. Any weekend plans?
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy?
Probably watch some college football.
College football. Who's your favorite team?
I like the Spartan guys.
The Spartan guys.
The Spartan dogs.
Spartan dogs. Do they bark? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. So for this next portion, I'm going to introduce you to this foam. Here's the foam. I'm going to set it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you put your feet nice and close on the foam. I'm going to have your hands on your hips, and then when you're ready, you're going to close your eyes. And you're going to hold as steady as you can for 30 seconds. Okay?
All right.
Good. If you close your eyes, I'll start. Got 15 seconds. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Open your eyes. And you can step down. Good. And now for this next portion is we're just going to have your front of your feet up on the foam. So it's kind of like you're on an incline. And again, we have your hands on your hips, and we're going to have your eyes closed. So for 30 seconds again. And when you shut your eyes is when I'll start the clock. $15 seconds. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good. You can open your eyes and step down. Good. So for this next portion is we're just going to see how well your balance is while you're walking. So we're going to do different scenarios. So for this first portion is we're going to start walking at a normal pace.
Okay. And
then when I tell you to walk fast, you walk fast. And then I'll tell you to walk slow. And then you'll walk slow. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty. So, we'll begin walking your normal pace. Fast, slow. Good. Now we'll come back down this way. So for this next portion is we're going to be walking at normal pace. I'm going to tell you to look to your head to the right. I want you to keep your head looking to the right, to the left, to the left. I'll probably go back to the right as well.
Okay.
Easy enough?
Yep.
Okay. So normal. Right, left, right. Good. Come back. So this next one is we're just going to be walking at a normal pace, and what we're going to do is called a pivot turn. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you walk, and when I say stop and turn, I want you to stop and turn as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you're ready. Stop and turn. Very good. We'll come back. So now I'm going to bring this box here, act as a little obstacle. So what I want you to do is walk over this obstacle. So what I want you to do is step over with both feet like this. 1, 2. What I don't want you to do is step over and like bring this foot around. I want you to try to step over the object with both feet, if that makes sense.
All right.
Okay. So go ahead. Very good. And I will have you come and sit down on that chair for me. So for this last portion, it's just timed up and go. So all you're going to do is you're going to start sitting down here, and you're going to see that blue tape down there. You're going to go to that blue tape and then come back and sit down. I'm just going to time you. That makes sense? So when you start moving is when I'll start the timer. Okay? Good. I got 7.85 seconds.
Okay.
So now what we're going to do is the same thing, except now I'm going to add a little task in there for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract from 3 from the number 70.
Okay.
Okay? So when you start, is when I'll start the timer.
Alright. 70, 67, 64, 61, 58, 56, or 55.
Good. I got 8.63 seconds, so a little slower, but that's typical for doing dual tasks while walking. So this concludes our mini-best test. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't have any questions.
No? So we'll just keep working on, I mean, your balance was very good, but we can always improve on some smaller stuff. So again, we'll keep working on your leg strength and your core strength, which will help out with your balance. But overall, you did a very good job. And if you don't have any questions for me, thank you very much for working with me today.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.